But the Ayatollahs aren't thanking the Academy. Up next, see how they are trying to turn this into a political win. And just ahead, is the president's shadow over Hollywood's big night after winning its first foreign film Oscar. The movie A Separation, beating out a film from Israel. Never mind accepting the little gold statue with humility, Iran claims the victory goes beyond movies and represents a triumph over Israel itself. Trace Gallagher live in LA, and boy, they can always be counted on to exploit these situations, Trace.
And, you know, look over the years, Meg, in the history, Iranian films have won a number of awards at Cannes and the Venice film festivals, but Iranian hardliners have always been critical of those films, saying they're way too westernized. In fact, recently, an Iranian filmmaker was actually put in jail accused of making propaganda. Well, now you have this film, The Separation, is now being lauded all over Iran because it was in a competition with an Israeli film and it won. Now, all of a sudden, it's a source of national pride. Even though the film focuses on domestic turmoil, gender inequality, and the desire by many Iranians to leave the country, the film kind of pulls back the curtain on troubled life in Iran. Here, by the way, is the filmmaker after winning last night.
At a time when talk of war, intimidation, and aggression is exchanged between politicians, the name of their country, Iran, is spoken here through her glorious culture, a rich and ancient culture that has been hidden under the heavy dust of politics.
He's saying too much politics in filmmaking in Iran. Now, Iranian state TV came out and said that this, and I'm quoting here, leaves behind the Zionist regime, which, of course, is a name that Iran often uses for Israel. We should also point out that critics in Israel love the film. One of the leading critics there saying, look, the film was very well written, very well acted. It was a masterpiece. But a lot of people in Iran still kind of on the fence, some of the hardliners saying that the film makes it seem like it's a dream to leave Iran and go to Western countries. Megan.
Wow. Trace, thank you. Dream of one Christian man who is now being Christian. That's his dream, to leave Iran and get home here. It's not looking good. And we're going to talk about it in about 15 minutes right now.